Welcome back. While playing football for Penn State in 2000, Adam Taliaferro was involved in a hit so severe it was feared he would never walk again. Well, Taliaferro did walk again, went back to school and graduated from Rutgers-Camden Law School. And now, well, he's running for office in Gloucester County, New Jersey, hoping to replace William Wallace on the board of Freeholders. Joining me now, Adam Taliaferro. Good to see you, my friend. How are you?
Appreciate you having me.
As if you don't have enough to do, right? Running for office. Before we get to that, take me back to September of 2000, because it really is quite a story.
Yeah, I mean, back September 23rd, 2000, the fifth game of my freshman year, I went in to make a tackle and was unfortunately paralyzed, and that was the day that changed my life. And thankfully, from that point going forward, I just had a tremendous amount of support from so many people that have basically gotten me back to where I am today.
What was it like to hear that news, the doubt of you ever walking again?
It's tough for anybody to hear that, but I was fortunate to have two great parents, my younger brother, and just so much support from, the Penn State community, the Delaware Valley, and from all around the country. And when you have that much support behind you, it makes you want to get better for them.
I would imagine it was a tough road, though, recovery.
It was. I tell people, it's like you're a baby all over again, learning to move a toe, a finger, learning to stand up on your own, learning how to brush your own teeth. And it was a process. I had a great therapy at Magee Rehab right here in Philadelphia, and without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And
along the way, you found a voice. You really found your voice, and you're out there and you're speaking.
Yeah, I'm one of the fortunate ones, and I just feel that it's my goal in life now to share my story, because I had a great outcome, and a lot of people don't have that same type of outcome, and I want people to know that when you have something tragic or you have an obstacle in your life, you can overcome it if you have a great group of people around you.
What has it been like, though, to have that support around you, to see the community rally around you?
It's amazing. I mean, I got hurt back in 2000. That's almost 11 years ago, and for that support to still be there in that amount of time I feel blessed, because I could have been forgotten about immediately after my injury. For people to still be there to this day I feel like one of the most fortunate and blessed people in this world.
Not only did you overcome physical obstacles, but you went to law school, you graduated, became a lawyer.
Right.
And now you're taking on politics. How did that come about?
Back in 2001, after my injury, I started a foundation called the Adam Taliaferro Foundation, and we help people with similar injuries to myself. And you see the good that you can do through the foundation. And I said, you know what? I think I could do something bigger. I can, run for office and potentially be able to help many more people, not only people who have injuries, but people who have everyday struggles. I can potentially help them through those problems. And that's the sole reason I got into it, just the potential to be able to help people.
You're running for Freeholder. How did that come about? They came to you, they approached you and said, why not? Give it a shot.
The thought of running for politics has always been something in the back of my head. My dad has always been, saying you should give it a shot. You're a natural in it. And I always thought, well, I don't know. But I think right now that the time of my life, it's the right time to do it. I've been working for a few years now, don't have any kids, and I think I got the time to do it. So why not? And I think, I'm going to be running with a great group of people with me. Heather Simmons and Lyman Barnes are two great candidates that are going to be on the ticket with me, and I'm going to learn a lot from them, and I have a lot of great mentors in Gloucester County that I think are really going to help me through it.
Of course, you're going to face some challengers,
Sure.
And there are a lot of people who are going to say some things against you. In a recent article, William Ney, the chairman of the Gloucester County Republican Committee, had a couple of words to say. He said, it looks like the county Democrat machine was more interested in star power than they were in nominating a candidate prepared to tackle the huge economic and fiscal challenges facing this country.
And I tell you, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. It's flattering that he thinks I'm a star.
Star power. If that's the worst they can say, star power, I'd say run with it.
Yeah, but I tell you, and I go back to my injury, and I just think I've been through the fire, I've been through the war, and I think if I can get through that, I can get through almost anything. And that injury taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot about people. It taught me a lot about the goodness in people. And if you have a strong support team, if you have a team, the sky's the limit. I tell people, I'm a living example of it. It sounds like a cliche sometimes, but it is. I was laying there unable to move, and here I am now walking around, and if I can get through that, I say this is just another chapter in my life.
Yeah, another chapter. I'm sure many more to come. All the best to you, Adam. Thanks so much for sharing your story, and we'll certainly be following and see where this goes.
I appreciate it.
Now, from